intro.
Gone to the electric company. Oh, my lights are shut off. But here go my baby Ab.
Really wasn't in danger of being eliminated. And
Say, our side or tell the truth.
Isn't he
Yo,
so
like
cute?
y'all didn't see me.
We had a date, a group date. They did not show.
Bruh.
In that
for
group,
real.
Interaction at all.
Never.
It was really them having conversations and then them choosing just to show like
Date.
facial.
And that's no shade, no shade. So I think you
that
need to do this, you need to do that. And I'm like, I live my life great. Like, I'm a
We
great
do, but it's real quick. So we're doing real quick.
With that scene and everything, of course, there was a lot of stuff that was cut out.
Love that. I love
You're not
that.
communicating with
So
them. So that's when I said that.
say whatever you want. Because, when you're in
a
the
lot of things happening. Period.
I need an acting job or something. They gotta give me something for that, right?
Like, go back to high school. I don't have time for these bullshit ass
years
games.
alignment, and then coming on
Yo,
screen,
do you remember taking this picture and some dude pulls up and the black
saying my
short-
opinion, and then I was like,
She's gonna try to come back and like she's gonna be like, I would
You never give us. I think you did give us an amount the last time I spent.
You can either find a location and go pick up the product.
No, I don't mean like that. I mean like he was just like,
because she did know. Of course, we got.
You hold me down if you like my people and you really and not really.
because we have to look at it like
some stuff could be happening with David and Leah. We was like, oh,
okay. So and I'm
this to me is my favorite cast. Not to offend anybody else, but
Like say it's something about her. I can't put my finger. We never thought we do, and we did it, and we made
like,
it. And
like we said too, they probably didn't. Well, I don't. Well, okay, I don't.
Well, it was cute and what was funny is
Y'all be
nice.
If you can scroll up for me,
watching reality show, since people of color
and not be there. So everybody is different.
I'm
but
dating him too. I don't think she knew he kissed me. So that day,
First Miami season.
happen over the course of film.
yeah. About each cast,
My HBCU, Alabama A&M homecoming.
Yes. Try to hide it. Everyone knows that. So, welcome to my show. Finally in person. Don't you look cute? She is so little, y'all. Okay.
If he has to go do something in Atlanta or whatever the case may be, I'm gonna go there with her. So
you're going to, especially since this is on a large platform like TV, you are going to figure out whose buttons you can press, and
It's so bad.
Oh, thank you. You're so sweet.
Well, I'm gonna ask you this starting out. You are a very handsome man, so no shades, nobody else. I swear to God, there's no shade.
I think what is that? VH1?
Wait, CBS?
CBS.
Yes,
I was like, it's something.
Viacom, yes.
Yeah.
All right, guys, welcome back to Kamish Reviews. I have a special guest, Mr. Orange, Fresh and Clean. I just call him Smooth Criminal. Jonathan's in the building. I am really happy to have this conversation in person. First of all,
Chaz was giving me solid brotherly advice. Well, can we talk about that at some point?
No, I want to get into
because people are giving me hell.
Why?
For speaking about your conversation with Coach. Unwavering dedication to ensure you have reasonably the very essence of maintaining your both your truth and your truth. Today is here in appreciation of your rating. Thank you for your endeavors. Your rating is very valid around TV. Long live the free American TV. It's still the sons of Christ and raise love.
We're on reality TV! I think we're just going to pedal. If you're going to pedal him, we're just laying on top of it. Yes! We got to get her now. Gentlemen, come on.
Period. Where did she go? What the hell? Hold on, y'all. Oh my God. Well, I still. Oh, there she go. So yes, I am going to continue to show what I received from Dallas. Ready to Love. Period. Yeah. I am that girl.
Don't deny it. I'm not humble. All right. Ashante, what's up, mama? How you doing, baby? Oh crap! Come on now. That's where this darn internet stuff, y'all. I'm just telling you, it's always a lot. She'll be back. She'll be back. Okay. So we are going to do an interview with Miss Shante. She says it was on her mind. That's why I love her a lot, and I look forward to hearing what she has to say about the end of this season. Give me a minute. Let me get her back on here. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but she'll be back. So I just did an interview with why is too many? Hold on. There she go. Hold on, y'all. Hang tight. Cause she was there. Sometimes restreams it doesn't always act right. Okay, hold on. There she go. All right, Mama. There you go.
There we go.
Okay, Mike. What is happening? See, y'all be trying me. What is happening? It's never been this bad before. They're doing a lot. Restream. Did I click on it? Oh, damn! She came and left that. Now I don't know, y'all. Now see, I can't. Hold on. Shots. Oh my God, I'm not sure what's going on. This has
I
never
have
happened.
no idea what's going on.
Girl, they don't want you. They don't want her to talk. They don't want her to talk. I'm telling y'all. Because why is this happening? Oh my God, I'm so scared to click. I'm so scared. Start. What? What? I don't know what is going on. This is so weird.
It's kind of creeping me out. Like
I'm like, I've never had this. Okay, let's just jump into it before
we
they
might be okay.
look.
We might be here now.
Look, so come on, give it to me, Mama, because I already said that there's something going on with your girl Lauren. Everybody, I said they didn't charge Auntie like that. I'm gonna start with that and just jump right into it. Why did they come for you like that? Because they came for your girl super hard. Oh my God, no! Oh my God, it's gonna be a struggle, but I can already see it. Jump in. Why they coming for your girl but not saying nothing to you when you had guys also hollering? I'm just trying to understand.
Well, one thing about the way I moved in the process is I kept a lot of my stuff close to my chest.
Okay.
And I also was very forthcoming.
Oh my Lord. I'm not sure what's going on, y'all. It's never been. This thing is on some other stuff. They don't want her to talk. I'm telling y'all. Ashante is very straight up. They don't want her to talk. Go ahead, Mama. I'm just coming.
So it got to a point where I'm like, okay, if I feel like I said something say we're at a mixer or we're all on a group date and I don't like the way, somebody's tone was or a look on their face,
I don't know what's going on, y'all. I don't know what's happening. This is so weird. She might have to get on her mobile phone because I'm not sure why the computer's tripping.
I have no idea.
You might have to get on my phone. You might have to get on your phone. Yeah, try your phone because I'm not sure. This has never really happened. They don't want you to be real. They know you're gonna be real.
They don't. They hating.
They said we know you can come here and just say, well, I don't give a shit. But it's what this is. I don't give a fuck.
Let me see. All right. Is it working now?
Well, let's see. So you keep paying close to your chest. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I wasn't like the most vocal about, the things the guys were doing and saying. For me, I was just more so, answering the questions in the lounge. If Tommy asks who you like the most, who you like the least, whoop whoop, kept it cute, kept it quick, and then
Oh my God. I'm gonna need her to get on her phone. Hold on. Try your mobile. Because I'm not sure.
I'm about to try it.
Okay, this never has really. This has not happened? So I'm not sure. This is
I feel
actually.
like last time it was fine. It worked.
It was. I just did a whole live with this girl. I had no issues. I'm not sure what is going on. So she's gonna come back out or come back in. The live I did with Lauren was fire, and we did it quickly and put it. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let's see if she's on her phone or she's on a computer. Computer or phone? Or you just on your computer?
I'm logging into my phone right now.
Okay. Give me a moment, guys. Little technical situation happens. Hold on. Did she? Oh, she's on. Hold on. Mute, mama, mute, because it's gonna echo. Okay. She's gonna come on her mobile, and mobile usually there's not a whole lot of issues, so it should be fine with the mobile. Okay, hold on, y'all. It's two of them now, so I'm not sure which one. Oh, it's our mobile. Okay.
Okay, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, just fine. Sound really good.
All right, so boom. So my thing was I let it be clear. I let it be known to everybody I'm not doing the drama. I'm not doing the nonsense. And then again, as a woman who owns a salon and I'm in the service industry and women are literally my bread and butter, I was not about to let me exit out on my computer.
Okay.
Hold on. I was not about to be making enemies with people because again, I'm a very popular tattoo artist here, so I do the cosmetic tattooing. And so what I didn't want is to have my name be or sound a certain way in the streets, especially if I've done a lot of people brows. Like I could have done somebody mama, cousin, auntie, sister, best friend. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not with the drama, I'm not with the mess. And I would make it clear to everybody every day, like I love everybody, keep me out y'all mess. Like verbatim, keep me out y'all mess.
So you wasn't really in anything, but everybody knows. Let's be clear. She got something to say. She's gonna say it, and I know that you. Not saying you're known for that, but you gave that right. Like maybe I'm not the one. So I love how you loved on Lauren, even on my platform the first time. Like yes, my girl. Seeing some of the dynamics that happened on the show, a lot of people are saying, "Why is there, I want to say black on black crime for women? What happened?" Not saying that all of them get along. I'm not gonna say that either, but it was a lot happening this season. Why? Why? What
I
in your
mean,
opinion? Sorry.
you gotta think about it, right? We're in a situation where we're all dating the same guys, and we're at a point where it's like, okay, feelings are getting involved. We're real humans with real feelings, and a lot of people were finding people that they were connecting with on certain levels. So it's only, I mean, it's inevitable that you're gonna get to a point where the attitudes come out.
Attitudes, I do understand that part. I do 100%. But it was just different. I felt you handled it very well as far as dating. Do you feel that your experience was a late bloomer? Kinda. I know people hate that word, but I feel like yours, especially with the whole Bella thing. So even when we spoke about you and Bella, it was like, okay, wait a minute. You were so into Ashley. I'm sorry. Um, the other girls, and then all of a sudden now, I'm sorry, Darius, you were so into Ashley, but now you're into her when no one saw that. Please speak on that. I'm pretty sure editing was involved this as well.
So when it came to okay, so first question, do I think I was a late bloomer? Absolutely not.
Yes.
I feel like in the real world, that is the pace. That like I knew these people for 5 weeks and I only knew them this long because I didn't get eliminated sooner. So in real life, I let production know when we had our first big meeting and they met me in real life. I'm like, I don't wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm not coming into nothing rushing because again, not to not to sound like Christina, but when you're at this level of pretty, like you got a lot of people who just want to experience you and they don't really want to cherish you. So my thing was, I'm not about to let these guys trick me out my undies or, sell me a dream. I want a husband, so I'm going to need a man to approach me like he wants to be a husband. So if you're going to approach me like you're ready to just have a fun time, get somebody else to do it. It's enough people in this world that are they're okay with casual situations or I wasn't with none of that. It's like you're gonna come in here, you're gonna treat me and court me given the circumstance as best you can as someone you see as a potential wife and not just a plaything because I'm not a plaything. And you get to a point in your life where you get sick of running into men who are constantly seeing you as a plaything.
Wow. That's unfortunate as far as seen as a plaything. And I know men do see women that way. How did you feel your process as far as any of the women in the world? I'm not saying to compare yourself, obviously, but for you, how do you feel you did it differently than everyone else? Because when I say label, maybe I should say like a sleeper. It came up, boop, she Kadesha's here, Kadesha's here. Because in the beginning, people was like, oh, well, I don't really see anything. And of course, again, I know editing, I know we don't see everything.
Right.
Tell us your thoughts about that because it did the way the editing was. It made it look like you just all of a sudden, oh, he like her now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah. So when it came to following the rules of the process, I followed the rules of the process for the most
Okay.
part. And
Okay.
the rule was you don't see anybody outside of the process. If y'all go on a date, it has to be on camera. So
Mm,
when it came to where I was ending up in the process as far as on camera with the men, that's all I could do. It was a couple of my dates that weren't aired. And then again, behind the scenes, it's a lot easier, it's a lot more comfortable to have a conversation with somebody when you don't got 3 or 4 cameramen in your face.
right.
So I felt like a lot of the guys, they did have a liking for me because again, I have a very cool, calm, collected, nurturing energy. And on a subconscious level, when you feel that from a woman, it's only a matter of time until you know what I'm saying, you view
Right.
her as a safe space.
Right.
So I feel like for a lot of the guys, I was a very safe space. They were able to express themselves
Mm,
freely, vulnerable when need be. I offered a lot of people on the cast a lot of great advice. Like people called me all the time and to vent, and I would give a higher perspective of what it is they felt like they were going through or dealing with. So I feel like even with again with the women, they felt I was a safe space and the men felt that I was a safe space.
oh
And
wow.
so you build this liking for people, for someone, me being that person. Um and it was an organic build. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't lusty, it wasn't quick, it wasn't rushed, it wasn't chaotic. It was like, damn, this person is growing on me because again, we're taking the time out to get to know each other on an intellectual, emotional level and not just you know,
Right. Surface.
doing all that.
I saw how you spoke up for Cardi during the women's lounge, and even at the reunion. Talk to me about Cardi's ex, which was kind of crazy. Come on. That was crazy.
Again, as a woman who is sick of constantly being lusted over, for you to ask Dominique about herself and that be okay, and you ask Shannon about herself and that be okay, but you ask me, do you want to F Cardi? Those are her words verbatim.
Mm,
I said, excuse.
mm,
I said, as a mother, for one, of a young lady at that,
right.
and for two, someone who I've had my legs crossed for I don't even know the last time
Hey,
I was penetrated by a man because
right.
again, it's never that deep to me. So my thing is for you to
Oh
come up in
man.
here and ask me about a man I've known for 19 days if I want to jump his
Mm,
bones is disgusting, tasteless,
mm,
and I'm not. I don't have to answer that. I'm sitting here with the
okay.
man,
Mm,
all the production, national viewers, eventually, ex, and two of his other love interests. If I wanted to F Cardi, that would be between me and Cardi, not me, Cardi,
mhm,
and 17 people
right.
in the room.
Okay. Wow.
They
So
were looking for a moment. I feel like it
uh,
gave.
it did.
You know, Ashante's very cool, calm, collected. She says she's been working on herself. She says she's been trying to go from jalapeno to bell pepper. Let's go in this mug and act a fool and see if we can get her to show her bare black behind. And again, whatever they had planned, it just whatever. It didn't work.
I mean, you defended yourself. You said you had to say, and it was a lot. But I was just like, "What's the friend is coming for her for what?" I didn't understand that whole scene myself.
I mean, think about it. I walked in, she like, oh my God, Beyonce. Oh my God. Like, let me try to piss this girl off. She was projecting the entire time.
And it didn't make any sense because you weren't giving any of that. You were just like, "Hey, I'm here. Da, 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 da." We have a connection,
Mm-hmm.
and we're just trying to explore. So, to me, tell me your top, like your top three, like the ones you was like, okay, maybe, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Your top three.
Given like if we was just to pretend that all the other women were imaginary, my top three, 'cause there was a lot going on.
It was yes.
So all other beautiful ladies aside, I feel
Okay.
like my favorite people to talk to were Darius, Bello, and Steve.
Wow.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
Steve, why?
Steve was the only man who was not looking for validation. He wasn't fishing for compliments. He wasn't asking for compliments. He wasn't worried about like if I like him or not. Like you got Vince who's like, oh, tell me some things I need to work on. You got Divine who sits down like, I want you to rate me 1 through 10. it's like with Steve, he
Not
was
a
the
quiz.
first person I spoke to
Mhm.
that was just, hey, how you doing? Let's get to know each other. It wasn't, he didn't come off as codependent
Right.
at all or needy at all.
Okay. So as far as you, because something I've heard about this whole situation. What was your experience at the end of it? I mean, you've had a little bit of the drama, well, of course, the ex or whatever, but other than that, you really didn't have much. The reunion seems to reveal a lot about everybody. What are your experience, your thoughts about it?
About the reunion?
Yes.
I was shocked at a lot of stuff. If y'all could see, I was on the couch like, what?
You was
I
looking
didn't know
what?
all of this stuff was going on. What? I was shocked. I I couldn't believe a lot of that stuff. I was like, oh yeah, y'all been fooling with the doors up, like
Not the doors up. So
with the
y'all,
doors.
you didn't talk to any of the girls outside this about what was going on. Kid, here's a tea was going on. I'm dating so and so. There was none of that with you.
Well, me and Lauren were always cool. Well,
Right.
we did like go silent for a little bit because I guess we gotta decompress,
Right.
recalibrate,
Of
and
course.
figure out like what's real, what's not. Because it was a
Mhm.
lot of drama at the end to where she felt like everybody was against her. So me and her, we hashed it out. We talked about it, but
Mhm.
me and her never had like no beef
Right. Of
or
course. Of
argument. It was
course.
just more so like, what part did you play in all of this, right? And so from day one, me and Lauren was we was hanging
Right.
out, and production is like, y'all cannot be hanging out. We just went
Why?
on this over the top date, and we stressed out. We can't go somewhere by ourselves and chill. So Lauren was probably the only person who I really spoke to on like a friendship level outside of the process. Christina, me and her hung out quite a bit, but it wasn't like deep where we talking about the type of stuff that me and Lauren would talk about. Dominique, Ashley, Shannon, we did a couple of dinners, just cute,
Okay.
casual little dinners. So I, again, being the person who like keep me out y'all mess, people
Right.
really wasn't coming to me with the mess. We were just out having a good time, not wanting to talk about the show because it was a lot on. It's very taxing. It was very taxing.
So even with as far as you and Darius were talking, and I thought y'all were cute.
Mhm,
People, even myself included, was like, okay, where was the switch up at? Like even you mentioned it, but they showed it. You mentioned it.
mhm,
They get in an argument, him and Ashley, but you talking to me. Well,
yeah.
how do you feel about that? Like, what's the real tea
Yeah, I
about
let
that?
Darius know. I'm like, granted, now that's not to say me and Darius were not on the phone having a
Okay.
blast. Darius
Right.
is a character.
He is
That man
fun.
is hilarious.
He is.
Do you hear
He is.
me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we sat on the phone one day for like 3 hours plus because he went through the entire cast and the entire production team and did impressions of everybody. He sounded just like them,
Oh
and he
my
said
god.
stuff like that they would say. It was that man is hilarious. He was also really good at like speaking life into me,
Mhm.
and he's really big on empowerment, and he's
Yeah.
really big on God. So
Yeah.
we had a lot of conversations about faith and all of those things. So behind the scenes, me and Darius were building an amazing friendship.
Okay.
It's just we didn't get much camera time because again, his relationship with Ashley was much stronger.
Okay.
And so when they did fall out, I already knew, I'm like, Darius, I got a feeling
Mm,
you starting to lay it on a little thick
right.
because you really in your feelings about Ashley.
Okay.
Cause ain't no man who don't care about a woman gonna have that much emotion towards a woman when they're into it. So I'm just like, it
Okay.
sounds like you just, you in your feelings right now, and that's okay. We're human,
Mhm.
have your
Mhm.
feelings.
Right.
But I'm definitely not a what do you call it?
Second choice.
A seat filler, a second
Okay.
choice, all of
Right.
that. Like this ain't that. We could continue our relationship as we have this entire time, which basically pretty much been platonic.
Right.
But it's like, you it's not a good time to come at me after you and another woman are into it. Like that's you could have applied that pressure long ago if that were the case, but you didn't because again, you were connected to someone.
Well, even when he spoke about Carter, you was like, I don't know what he told y'all, but he told me this. I didn't think it was shade. I think he was just being transparent. Y'all coming to him, but when we talk, I didn't get shallow. Speak on that one.
Yeah, again, I'm a very, very safe space, and the things that Cardi has told me, I have not repeated to a soul,
You have
and I
not.
feel it, and I won't. So my thing is, again, if you go through certain stuff, everything is not everybody business.
Okay.
It's just not. And I feel like Cardi wasn't, maybe he avoids being too deep with everybody so that he doesn't get too deep and say too much. And
Okay.
so maybe he's just looking for that middle ground.
Mm-hmm.
Um but again, in order for me to connect with somebody, it has to be deep. I don't want nothing surface level. I don't want nothing shallow. That's
Right.
how you end up in situationships or
Mm-hmm.
FWBs and all of that. And
Mm-hmm.
again, I'm not saying that I ain't never been on that with a man, but I'm at a point in my life where I'm looking for a husband, so I'm gonna carry myself in a way that does not suggest I want anything casual or anything surface level. And so when Cardi began to open up to me, I started to realize like, oh, okay, I see why I
Was
see why
on.
you didn't open up, and it's very valid. And honestly, you can tell everybody kiss your ass. You ain't gotta open up.
Oh shit. I mean, that's for real right there. The last
You gotta
part.
open up.
I love that. Period. So you didn't really get to be in the midst of drama. You kind of did your own thing. Did you have to check anybody? I don't know why I want to ask you that. And yes,
Wait, what?
did you have to check anybody? Did you have to check anybody in this process? Because I could just tell you would immediately like, no. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever's going on.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say check like
oh, okay, okay.
like I'm big dog, but if I
Right,
had a
right, right.
grievance, if I had a grievance, it was expressed. Like Vince knew good and well we were not a romantic connection, and me and him that had our like
Right.
it wasn't nothing crazy, but it's like okay, we making it clear, like yeah, no.
Mm,
Cardi after that ex date, best believe I called him soon as I got back to my truck, like baby,
mm.
you and homegirl had me effed up.
Wow. Wow.
And if the nice try, then he tried to deflect and say, "Well, you weren't your best self, and you should have did." I said, "Excuse me, y'all
Wow.
set me up. I didn't have to. You're lucky I didn't act the way I would have acted a few years ago."
So in the
What?
chat say I'm so proud of your growth, and it's so good to see you make it out. This is, oh, sorry, sent to me. Never mind, my bad. Okay, so thank you. I appreciate the love. I really do. So yeah, you are one of the favorites, whether people want to hear it or not. It's no shade to
Thank you.
nobody else. They
Thank you.
liked
Thank
the way
you.
you moved on the show. You were straight up. You was how you were, and they loved that for you and loved to watch you on screen. Did you know that from the fans watching the show? They felt that way.
I didn't. I didn't think that. I honestly didn't think that I would go
Right.
all the way. I just told myself that I'm gonna go in here and be myself, and whatever happens, happens. Like, if y'all want to keep me around, cool. If y'all want to send me home, cool. It's just I'm just here for the ride.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the takeaways you got from the show? Because it's a dating show and yes, it's a reality TV show, but you're still dating in real life. Was there
Mhm.
anything you got from filming this that
Yeah.
you take now to your dating life now?
For one, before I did this show, I went through an extensive healing process,
Mhm.
and so when I was on the show, this is the first time I've dated as this new version of me,
Okay.
right? So I was still doubting my intuition. I was still doubting my discernment a little bit, but then I would remember like, okay, Ashante, you worked on yourself. It's okay to trust
Mhm.
yourself. So I learned that like hands down, always trust yourself.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I learned that it's okay to be vulnerable faster because again, being vulnerable does not mean you have to share your body. It does not mean you have to go in too deep and give stuff to people that is not their business.
Mhm.
However, if you can learn to be vulnerable sooner, you can weed out people sooner because then you get to see what people do with that vulnerability. Do they abuse it or do they nurture it?
Wow. I love that for you. Especially the end you say, I choose myself. And everybody was like, did you know the whole time? I said, you may have. What made you make the decision that you would choose yourself instead of choosing the man?
Well, because at the end of the day, I have certain boundaries that I said if this boundary is crossed, then it's a wrap, boo. And so once certain boundaries were crossed, and I see people kissing each other, no problem. We grown.
Mhm.
That's what we came here for. But at
Right.
the same time, it's like what I look like picking a man on national TV that has clearly because and this is what I told the men. I told them I'm like put it into perspective.
Mhm.
If you saw that I shared my body in any way, shape, or form with a man on this show, and it came down to it, would you still pick me?
Good question. Real
And I
good
heard
question.
crickets.
Mm.
Folks sitting back in their seat like,
Right.
all right, I understand. So yeah, no, it's like, you came here and seemingly at the time got what you came for. And maybe that let this be a lesson to y'all. Stop being so fast and hot and heavy and get to know people on a different level, because again, doing too much too soon can bite you in the butt. And
I mean, I do agree with that. The reunion was a bit on the messy side. You kind of was on the side going like this, like, like fake tea.
it was not. I couldn't believe it. I said, "What is going on?" I'm like,
Was
y'all.
you ready?
I'm sitting on that couch talking to Vince. I'm like, Vince, I ain't never seen you this quiet.
Ever.
What's going on?
Lots.
I'm
Vince was.
telling Bello, like, you crazier than crazy to sit up here and tell this woman after again she was vulnerable with you about her marriages and her
Mhm.
reproductive things, and then to tell her you don't see her as a this or that. I said, you're nuts. I'm like, this is crazy.
The men said a lot.
What are
Saying,
y'all doing?
saying she was outside. It's a lot. So not her, but
Yeah,
Shannon.
yeah.
But for you, you weren't really involved. I just it's a magic or something because you really wasn't involved with any of that. You really, I mean, of course, women made their comments, whatever, but you literally was not involved with any of that. How did you come through unscathed like that?
Again, I just no shade to nobody. I don't do mess. I don't do mess, and I feel like I'm so forthcoming and upfront and blunt that like, what mess could it be? Because I'm not gonna do or say something behind somebody's back that I
Right.
wouldn't or haven't already done or said to
Right.
them. I'm just very, it is
Mm-hmm.
what it is. I
Straight
I
up.
don't I don't do mess. If you're not messy, you don't be in mess. It's that simple.
Would you do this show again?
In this capacity,
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know.
Mm.
I feel like it would need to be a little something different, a little shake up. I wouldn't want to have the same exact experience.
I love that. The resorts. Do what you think about that? Over the years, the resort has been a climax part. Now, so sounds crazy. A race to love for years. Past couple of years has been kind of a womp womp womp.
Mhm.
So, for you, how did you feel about the whole resort situation?
Well, in real life, the resort situation was great. It was fun.
Mhm.
It opened up a lot of eyes. Production, like, what is going on with y'all? Y'all acting different. I'm like, y'all sent us to that house, and everybody see what's what. So all the experts figure it out. But
Yes.
I feel like there were a lot of things that were edited
Lucky.
out that could have made it a little more interesting. But again, you got to know your audience, and I feel like that was a pretty good that was a pretty good edit of the resort, I guess. It was a little more dramatic though.
Right. Right. Right.
Cause Steve
I,
was pissing me off. I'm like, bro,
oh my God. Let me
you
say.
been painting all day. Then I asked this man to rub lotion on my legs. I'm on camera. I'm ashier than a mug. We done drove 2 hours. I'm like, dang, I'm ashy. I need some lotion. I'm like, Steve, can you lotion
Not
my
she
legs?
Ashley.
I'm like, he like, I'm like, you hate
What's the
me.
confusion? He didn't rub
He
you on
froze
lotion,
up.
knowing that you were dry and ashy, and you asking him to try. I mean,
I
rub you?
said, what?
That's crazy work. That's crazy work. You and your future of reality TV. Is there anything happening? I know you guys are under contract. I know that for a fact. But
Mhm.
once that's over, did you get the bug? I called the bug where you go to reality TV, you get a bug like, oh, I want to do more than one because once you're in it, I don't care whenever you're on, you can apply for other shows, and it's very, very, very possible.
I would be open to more reality TV. I honestly, truly would want something based around me and
Okay.
what I got going
Okay.
on, how I
Okay.
maneuver, how I move, how I think.
Mhm.
Especially now that I see how much the public like resonated or clung to the way in which I carried myself. I would love to do something where I that shows how and why I navigate the way that I do. I do have a podcast now. It's a Ashante podcast, and I tap into some of the things and some of the methods I use to heal myself and and I pretty much give other people the tools to do it for themselves as well. But I feel like as far as a reality show where it's more dating, um Maybe if it's my show.
Well, speaking of dating, how is it now? Everything been said and done. The ink is dry. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
How is dating for you now in 2026?
Dating is still dating. You meet people, you get to know them, and if you like them, you move forward, and if you don't, you don't. But right now, I am actively, talking to people and getting to know people,
Okay.
and just seeing how it goes. And again, it's like now I feel the need to be even more careful because it's like, mm, why are you here? Why
Mm,
are you here? Certain people
right.
say certain things, and I'm like, this ain't the biggest platform ever, but a lot of people tend to see things in you and see your potential and think they're gonna come in and ride a coattail or something like that. And so it's like you've got to be even more cautious now, especially with the public having so many positive things to
Yep.
say. It's like that light is going to attract moths and mosquitoes right
I
along
agree.
with the butterflies. So I
I
gotta
agree. I agree. I
have my
agree.
antennas up to make sure.
So you're still working on things behind the scene. You're just trying to come up with your content. It sounds like to me.
Mhm.
You're working
Yep.
on that. Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
make sure you go follow her. I will have her link in the description. Final thoughts about Detroit this season. I'm not sure what you watched in the past, but your final thoughts of Rachel Love Detroit this season.
I will say, it could have been a lot more dramatic than what they showed, and
Oh wow.
I feel like we still represented. Detroit was an amazing, amazing city. I definitely feel like they should come back and do like maybe
The season
another
two. Yeah.
season of this exact format with a newer cast. And Detroit showed out. I hate to say it. I hate to sound biased, but I really do feel
I
like
mean,
it's probably one of the most, if not the most entertaining um cities they've been in. I feel like we really did our thing.
I kind of call it Dallas. I told one of my people, I said, just giving Dallas spark fire. That was y'all. But towards the end, y'all gave a lot of that. So I do agree with that. Please tell everybody where they can follow you at, first of all, your social media. Or
Yep.
is it
So all of my social media is my first and last name, Ashante Harrell. You'll find me, you'll see me. Definitely want to subscribe
okay?
to my YouTube
Okay.
channel. I'm dropping at least one video a week, if not two. I'm at my salon right now in my studio. I filmed some stuff today, so hopefully I can get that out to y'all in the next couple of days. And yeah, just follow, hit like, subscribe, comment, all the things.
So I want to work with her because y'all know how I eat now. It's a certain way. She has her. Tell us really quick before we get off here about your food and what you do.
So I am a plant-based dieter and I'm a private chef. So a lot of my meals are pretty much my way of trying to bring that nostalgia
Yeah.
to the stuff I used to like to eat because you hear vegan food or plant-based food and you think ill, nasty,
Yeah.
yuck. It's like
Yep.
on my platform where I show my recipes, I show people how to manipulate the food to where it's just as good. You get all the flavor, you get all the texture. You ain't missing nothing. I have so many
Right.
people who eat my food who are not vegan, and they be like, "Girl, this is just good food."
Right.
So yeah, there'll be a lot of that coming up too.
So I want to work with her at some point in time with that
Yes.
because that's what I do. And she knows I do this. I literally cook. I'm making cauliflower pizza crust right now. To speak, it's cool enough right now. I got to drink the water and do other things. So that's my world, and so I want to work with her and do some kind of collaboration about that because it's important. When she said, because the way I look at it, when I make my food, I make it where it's like, okay, she's got this food, no salt, no
Mm-hmm.
sugar, but the
Mm-hmm.
food come out fire.
Yep.
Cajun, it's delicious just because I'm not putting a bunch of Lorry's in it and a bunch of whatever,
Mm-hmm.
it's still good. So she has her own thing, which is like I'm making vegan food, but it's good food. It's not like, oh, it's vegan ill. You know what I'm saying? So I love that theme and I want to work with her on another project so we can
We
try to get that out
definitely
there.
do that.
I need everybody to understand you don't have to eat all that crap just to make sure your food is good. It's just not necessary. So besides
Mhm.
this, what else do you have going on here next?
So next, again, I'm just focused on this podcast, spreading
Okay.
love, spreading light. I feel like so many people call my phone all day, every day, asking for advice. Babe, tune in. Tune in.
Okay.
A lot of people are like, wow, I just love the way Ashante carried herself.
Yeah.
Tune in and see how I even got myself to this point. Tune in. I'm about to crack down on the food content again because Ready to Love has taken over all my social media.
Yes, they have, but girl,
So
it's
now that
good.
it's calming down, I can get back to posting my motivational and inspirational content. I can get back to posting my recipes. I can get back to showing
Yeah.
y'all, my life and
How that
just
how we do
continue
it.
to spread that love.
On the Super Bowl Sundays, I swear I feel like I'm the captain, baby, because I'm like putting them out today. I am, let me tell you, I worked all
I know
day
you right.
on the computer. Hello, It says Queen right here. So, Mama, thank you for your time and your patience. You have been extremely awesome. Such a queen.
Been great.
The
Thank
whole
you.
season and even behind the scenes. She's freaking awesome. Yeah, by the way.
Oh, thank
So
you.
I'll make sure I will give you a YouTube channel. I'm doing the same thing with Lauren. I'll make sure I collaborate, whatever that's called, where it'll be on your platform as well and tagging everything. Make sure to do me a favor and send me the links to all your food stuff so that I can make sure I'm following it for one, and then also have it added to this live that drops. Was now live, but I want to make sure I add it to it so I can come follow you. Yeah, this is Kamisha Reviews, the queen of reality TV and Ready to Love. If you don't know, you better check my stats.
Gone to the electric company. Oh, my lights are shut off. But here go my baby Ab.
One thing I want you guys to know, and that nothing that will never change about this, I am the queen of reality TV. Don't get it